Hello boys, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to the Yoshi's Crafted World blind playthrough 100%. My bad. No problem. In the last episode, we had more problems with 100%, and I finally found where the missing cactus was, so time to continue with actually doing 100%. I'm hoping to get some more Sundream stones, gems or whatever, in this episode though, while still trying to 100% everything. And so we have the Yoshi statues. Those are pretty easy to find. I remember exactly where they are, but oh wait, I'm not sure. Either they're at the beginning or they're at the very end. I remember the most at the very end though, so that means I'm probably gonna have to do this all over again. And those obviously don't count. Hang on. I noticed that my thing got messed up slightly. Okay, now I can see the screen better. My apologies for that. So it's an orange-based Yoshi statue, and obviously I don't need to hit anything here because I already got 100%. I got the last coin off camera, and it was just like I mentioned, it was right at the end, which meant that if I redid the thing while having to get all the 100% again, it'd be really annoying, so I made it easier. Also, I actually didn't quite understand how that thing worked, but now I know what I'm looking for. I didn't know that those get destroyed by that. Yeah, obviously that would have been it. Now I know something. Again, I never paid attention to those things. So let me guess, we have to go underneath the locks to get it to work. That's one. Thankfully they give us a way to get up every time, at least. It's not a problem. So you have to look on the lower area. And they're very stealthily, I believe, hidden in the actual house door, so it's not going to be as easy as I thought. But I am finding them pretty good. Don't like that piranha plant is right there. Piranha plant sliced a lot of time if you get hit by them. But they're usually really easy to avoid because of a sound you hear before you even reach them. So this is pretty much the reverse of how we did the 100%. Instead of going on the top, we now have to go all the way on the bottom. As close to the bottom as we can. Oh, that's a sneaky one. If you get it, it's just that I have to ground pound it. Thankfully, that's... Okay, that was much easier. It was before the hard part even came, so that's pretty good. And take as long as the last one. And he's finally out of requests. This world is 100%ed. The idea is that if I go to finish a thing, if I do skip part of a level, my own problem, I will return to it to 100% when I go backwards for the stuff, so I won't be skipping everything necessarily. I just want to try to expand to more content. That's what I really want to do. Okay, I remember from before that we have to explore every little hidden secret area. Check every miniature pit. Collect every coin, because you never know when it'll spawn as reds. Since we've gotten into the mid-range levels, this is where it really starts getting actually pretty hard, with several times where we might have to, well, actually not just that. Several hard levels will now have pits on them, which means we have to play more safer than before, but thankfully that also usually limits where the hidden collectibles can be, so it's both a blessing and a curse at the same time. Again, we have the flutters, so as long as we spam it, it should not be a problem. That's an interesting steal. Didn't even get to take them from them. I just... Okay, I think I'm supposed to use an egg on this. Yep. Not too bad. And we need 100 coins in each level for hidden flower anyways, so we may as well try and get them all. Goodness, when... Okay, so looks like the only platforms here are the Goonies. This is the return of yet another classic enemy that has been here since the first Yoshi's Island game. It was also known for being one of the most infamously hard levels in the game because of having not as much platforms. Well, it wasn't probably that hard, but it was definitely a step up from the other levels. This is where I have to start playing a lot more safer, because if I play silly, I might die. That was an easy flower to get. You have to also start looking in the background, considering there's usually a box in each level that you have to find in the background. And it's gonna be probably very deep in the background if it doesn't appear in a lot of stuff. Also, I think I found a little tell. I'm gonna have to look at it the next time a red coin comes up, but I think I could tell whether it's a red coin or not, but now I have to look at where the things are. The red coins, I think, actually spin differently than the regular coins. They tried to make that really hard, but really it's usually the easiest. That's probably still the easiest part to do in the entire game. And yeah, again, I've learned my lesson. I'm doing my best to defeat as many enemies as we can. Check every individual spot based on each platform. And defeat every enemy, because certain packs may spawn. Let's take a look. Okay, so that won't have anything, because it already has a coin section. Oh, see, look there. The 2 coins in the center. Notice how those are spinning differently? Those are red coins, while regular coins are in the other level. I'm gonna consider that a fail. I probably should have let that happen, but I also not sure what to have done. Okay, I promise I won't retry again. Literally a missed input. That's why I hit the same. And I was very high up, so there was no way to avoid that. After I got to that part, I was just dead. By the way, I was kind of a cheat. I think I punished myself a lot more than what I should have had for death, considering I could have easily gone to a checkpoint, but I think it's mainly the health problem. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I don't know. In the original game, I know that you were able to... In the original game, you had to die a lot more, because whenever you die, you do come back with full stars, so... One of the backups, if you did happen to lose all of your stars, or even... Actually, no, if it was really annoying, because you lose even 1 star in the game, and you have to... Yeah. And almost all the Shy Guys' eyes coins will always be red, usually. They're rarely not reds. I just won't... Okay, I probably won't need it that second time around. I probably will get the coins first try. And these do fly up as you go up. And you can change their height by, like, flying on them. But honestly, landing on platforms is kind of annoying, so I'll try my best to just flutter over it. And notice there are clouds I have to hit later in the game, in the stage. So apparently that's a thing. But that's safe for no reason. I really need to move a little bit farther away. Doesn't help that there's a very little spot to actually hit it. It's not that big. And they also seem to spin a little bit slower, and they spin the opposite direction as well. That's the real key to that. Always defeat enemies before going to a flower challenge, because if you don't do that, yeah. And yes, I actually already saw the game over screen section, but the game over screen at least is not that bad. The reason I was trying to skip that is because, one, it'd be silly. And, well, yeah, number one, I probably kind of panicked. I need to focus now. I don't like that those coins are so far down, though. I can try and get them with an egg, okay, but it won't always work. Okay, so those aren't spinning the opposite direction, so I don't need them. It doesn't help that I'm on moving platforms. Yeah, this is the exact section where I failed. I was getting really greedy, to be fair, trying to get those coins. Yeah. And yes, I learned a new tech while trying to do some of this. If the coins don't line up perfectly, use eggs. You'll never know when it'll work. Oh my gosh. That nasty secret. Oh. What really made the first game really annoying is when the Shy Guys had those secrets. They used to spin around in a circle, like, motion, and then defeat the enemy. Also, I kind of missed a coin, so I'm actually going to do this on purpose. Oh, okay, never mind. You don't actually die. I see now. Pits... Wait, so pits don't kill you instantly. I forgot about that, but... yeah. Do we just retry again? No, we just go to the end and then get everything we missed before. The Shy Guy has a coin, I know that. And I know I probably missed it, so I have to move back. But I don't want it game over screen because of that. I should have just let it happen the first time that it happened. Because I completely forgot that, well, yeah, it does kind of take all of your eggs, but if you have a costume, apparently, it doesn't instantly kill you. Yeah, I'm not sure what changed that. I don't know. I swear, because in Yoshi's Woolly World, pitfalls always kill you in one hit. Don't ask me how the costume's able to even save me. I don't know how it was able to. So if I miss one coin, I'll know it's that one, and no reds here. Ah, great, no reds here either. You have to look for that weird circle. That was the final flower. I missed a pack of reds. Here are the last 3 reds right there. Just like I thought. And I don't have to waste time in this level because, like I said, I'll probably have to go here again for the crafts. I'll just get it when I do the craft. I need to remember this shit, guys, the coin, no. And now time to continue on the normal path until we can get another Sundream playing jam, because people probably want to see more progress. And yes, there are some crazy people that do the game in the first day, but I don't have enough time to record it. Ooh, we have 0 coin thing. 1 turn free. So I guess we have to use it. So there, I also was told that apparently, while it is RNG what you get first, it's for the most part this thing that you do with the costumes. And there was one level to the right here that we had to clear. Now we have the Acorn Forest. Again, we're gonna be trying to go for everything regularly. If they force us, if that guy tries talking to us again and asks us to do a craft, we're gonna need to ignore it for a while because I do want to play through most of the levels first. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's new. So they've never had a Wiggler before. That's not even Wiggler, that's Flutter, the butterfly version of Wiggler. Those have been around for a while. The Wiggler used to be in Super Mario World. Everyone probably remembers that more than anything else. I know I do, because my dad's played Super Mario World since it came out, and we played the Game Boy Advance version ironically the most, not the SNES version, which was the better version because it had 2-player on it. But yeah. That was Yoshi's first game to be introduced. I thought it was actually the Yoshi puzzle game for the NES, but I was wrong. It was that, and then that's what led to Yoshi's Island. It was believed originally just to be a so-called remake of Mario World in the second version, but I can see how we're supposed to do this. Interesting thing we missed there, back all the way up from the top here. Glad I found it, though. Wow. That's very interesting. We have to bounce off the Wiggler, and apparently the Wiggler allows... I mean, Flutter. I keep calling it Wiggler because that's what I'm so used to. And the Flutter literally just takes us up there, then, I guess. And that's 2 red coins over there. So I don't necessarily need all of them anymore, but no red coins in that pack, unfortunately. Yeah. So that's interesting. So apparently when you wear a costume, pitfalls no longer kill you. If you didn't have a costume, I think they might still kill you though, but... Okay, that's the actual way up. We obviously need to check every area, including the area below the thing. We also have to stop removing these things by accident. I don't really mean to remove them, but for some reason they move around a little bit too easy. I don't like that. Wow, and this low area is nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's dumb. All that checking and nothing happened. Oh, well, I guess that's because they hid the secret up there. I understand what they're trying to get me to do here. We have to lower the thing by putting both the owl acorns or whatever, I'm just gonna call them owls, into the thing. Craft owls, I guess, since it's Yoshi's Crafted World. And then land them both in and oh, actually we don't need the first, we only needed one of them. We land one of them in there and we get a flower. That was looking really suspicious, and sure enough it has quite a bit of red coins in there. You can tell that thing has red coins now, at least I can tell now, because apparently the... like, you'll see one... It's only for usually one specific coin, but one specific coin will spin up quite a bit. And so, anyways, I see why they hide it so far up now, because you have to bounce off of Wiggler and then, well, Flutter. And then Flutter just flies you all the way up there. By the way, I should be looking for gifts. Gifts are almost always hidden somewhere where we wouldn't be able to do it normally. There's one of the Shy Guy acorns. I need to keep an eye on that, as well as the owl thing for later, potentially. It's an interesting level. So we have to keep jumping on this thing to keep it moving. Like how it shows us exactly where the location of the flower is. I like those ones the most. Those ones are so easy because they literally tell you where the flower is located. That was pretty obvious secret there. I did mention that if I want to find every flower, I have to explore every nook and cranny. Especially the very secret ones. This one is a little bit interesting though in the back, but otherwise pretty easy to see gift box. You kind of just see it from the back. Yes, each of those gift boxes are usually in every regular level that I can find. For the minigames, no, obviously. They don't always appear. Since there's a Wiggler Flutter here, we have to take it up to the top because of the way the level's designed, and yep, there's 2 red coins up here. Thankfully, I figured that out pretty early, so I'm not missing as many as I would normally. Yeah, I got smarter with some of the secrets. Mainly, I have to attack every enemy I use Ingolfane. Hit every single block out of the way. Remember where the blockade stuff is that blocks stuff off, and remove it so that I can do that. And so, interesting. We have yet another Kamek block. Kamek only showed up in the first level or so, but basically Kamek is already gone and disassembled this, and we have to put it back together better by finding the pieces. Personally, I'm gonna try revealing all of the other hidden locations first and defeat all the enemies, and then I will go and get the hidden objects. Or I'll try to get them in the other way from left to right. And so we do have to change the go of these in order to reach objectives. Interesting. One of them is hidden by a Shy Guy, or actually stolen by one. He had it in his hand. Again, I know where every secret is. Gotta explore every part. Thing that you would never ever search normally. And let's see what we get here by doing that secret. Well, that's the quick way back, so maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe we could have gotten all the hidden stuff right away. Well, part 1. Yeah, I went back to get it later after... Goodness. To be that close, clutch? Do I need to be that clutch? Goodness. Let's try actually hitting him. Nope, he doesn't have anything. No more suspicious spots left that I can find. Unless that had something. Huh, that's cool. Cutscene Yoshi. Oh, I like that cutscene. That's probably the best Yoshi cutscene ever. Oh, we have to jump on this dude. Potentially. Okay, well, we don't have to jump on them anymore. We just have to steal the coins from the back. Okay, we completed the hardest goals now. The red coins, in my opinion, is the hardest goal, but there's a sign that it usually just gets completed right away. I'm just gonna wait on this. Okay, so that was just them showing the owl family kind of just rolling down there, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Yes, the second time I go for the main levels when I'll do the crafts and all the secret 100% completed. And yes, I did also go off screen and complete the plane minigame all the way. This looks like a minigame, I'm not sure. The name of it says I'm gonna have to jump, looks like. A lot. Okay, it's normal level, thank goodness. Ooh, it's not a Yoshi game without nipper plants. Oh, and monkeys, too. I forgot that we haven't seen monkeys a lot, either. Monkeys used to be so nasty in the original game because their mechanics were just the worst. You did not want to run into them at all. They were really annoying in the original game because they would actually take baby Mario away from you. They still damage you, but they're not as bad as they used to be. Yeah. They've been in pretty much every game, most Yoshi games since then. So yes, each monkey basically watched a set path, which is part of what makes them so annoying. Someone revealed something, a completely different spot, and I don't know what happened because... Oh. Is that where it was? Oh, I missed it. So I missed that. So I nearly missed that going there. Yeah, I walked into it as much as I could. I see how you're supposed to get to the top of these. You have to open each individual one, which will give you enough height to reach all the hidden stuff. Yes, the water I can confirm is a pit, but I'm not sure. It hasn't really come into play yet. I'll find out if I'm able to swim or not in this game. Yeah. Yoshi's swim mechanics have always been like the weirdest thing ever. Wow! We actually have a nice monkey for the change. That monkey is actually throwing us eggs. That's new to this game. They used to only drop those bombs, but they don't anymore. Well, they used to only have the bomb droppers. They added a new monkey now. But we do still have the normal ones that do drop bombs. And yes, the monkeys more than likely do damage to me. So I'll have to gobble one up in order to continue on. I wasn't going to leave the area above them, obviously. And you can use them to defeat enemies as well. That was in Yoshi's Woolly World as well. Yeah, I'm sorry if I've been saying too many references, but a lot of this game, especially the atmosphere, is a heavy reference to Yoshi's Woolly World. Interesting. Yeah, see, so that is a pit. Don't have to test it. That was just a 10 coin, I guess. That's not bad at all. I'm fine with that. Oh, right, because there is one problem, I guess. I have to go backwards to get eggs whenever I fall into a pit. So there's that small annoyance, but for the most part, it's okay. It's better than instantly dying and potentially losing all of your health. Or, well, getting nerfed down to 10 health. This bottom looks suspicious, but for some reason it's not doing anything. All of those are reds. That was very hard to tell because... Oh, because it didn't tell us exactly how the coins spun, so it was hard to tell if they were reds or not. Time to flip the background again. Turn of the Monty Moles. He trolls a lot more. Thankfully, we have auto double fire, so that's not a problem, and we were able to just barely do it with the amount of eggs we had. That's why you always restock, boys. Great, but now to restock it, I'm gonna have to go very far to the right, or flutter over here. Until I find a secret that actually allows me to fill my eggs back up. Unless I can somehow dodge them. These are really creepy, by the way. These are completely new to this game. Were never in the original at all. Of course. All I needed is one egg and I could have gotten that, and I need to make a mo of this as well, or later. Yes, I'm trying to do more levels. Something's in here. It's a monkey. I was able to get a flower with it. Sure if I need it for anything else. This will allow me to check up here to see if I missed anything there. Nope. Again, I learned a lesson with that secret thing. Gotta make sure that I have full eggs before doing something like that. Ah! Okay, thank goodness, it's just coins this time. Didn't catch me off guard this time. Was able to do it. Annoying, so now I have to go all the way back here to pick up an egg to then hit that red thing to see what that is. course those eggs. So if I had hit that, I would have gotten free eggs already. If you hear any sounds, don't worry, everything's fine. So how are we gonna get up there? Oh, I see. Yeah, we get up there. That's way too many monkeys to get on that specific spot. Let's knock off 2 of them. Now I can reasonably start jumping over them. And we see that there are actually even more of them hidden. Again, because of the way I know this level, I knew that there was going to be a hidden path somewhere. Got a flower. And this is what normally takes us to that hidden path, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to make use of that, or at least attempt to. Okay, from the looks of it. Anyway. Now we open this vein, and that's about it. There's nothing else we can do with this level. Okay, so blues more than likely hold nothing. You need to hit the reds. Oh, that's the hidden path. I was going to take it, obviously, since I might get coins from it. Finally, something better. Let's defeat these dudes. We don't have to worry about them making a hole. These very strange plants, yeah. These things would probably normally break a path or something, but we could defeat them. Is this gonna lead to like a piranha plant boss or something? There's been a lot of naval piranha bosses since a lot of stuff, but well, actually, there was only one for the longest time, but then Wario World came out and brought back the naval piranha. The ultimate Yoshi's Island reference would come if it... Oh, that was a trap and a half. Miniature trap and a half. At least it gave us a flower, but... I thought I made sure to get the gift, but goodness, do I have to like check that now? Check to see if I forgot the gift? Okay, I got it. I'm just wondering where the last coin is. Probably somewhere near the end. Yeah, I was right about needing eggs for that. There's a flower there that absolutely requires you to use eggs, because if you just run normally, they'll destroy the path. And yes, the annoyance continues. I'm gonna be yelling to make sure Mom stay here. Oh, don't worry about that. It's perfectly fine. Everything's perfectly fine, guys. One coin is hitting differently. I, like, finally changed part of this? Okay. Let's just jump over the last part since I got everything. Yep. Oh, there's a mini-boss. It stopped here, but it gave me eggs. Unless... Oh. I think it was just for this. There's the goal. That's an interesting way for it to appear. One more level and then we can move on. Hopefully fighting a boss and then we'll start the 100% portion again. Well, actually, again, it's not as bad. We are still trying to get 100% in all these regular levels as we go. I'm just trying to mainly give myself more 100% to do off screen later. More efficient. And actually, that was it. We reached the boss. We can tell because this guy is bigger than usual. So we'll give him 15 flowers. Thank you so much for the help, Say. Did you find your way over here? The hunt for gems, are we? Growing some vegetables in a garden up the way here. There's a rather large party ball around there. If it's hiding any gems inside, you'll never know till you try. Here it is. A second boss. And this most likely is the return of Naval Piranha. I like how whenever a actual boss fight begins, you have Kamek and Bowser instead of Yoshi on here. So this is a straight up boss fight. And again, thanks to the mechanics of this game, we no longer have to take no damage to 100% these. So this is a lot easier than last time. There's more than meets the eye with this party ball. Maybe it's got a bunch of gems inside. I'm gonna bust it open and see. I need something to throw at it. Helpless. Please wait. And of course Yoshi shows up later. Fortunately he doesn't have eggs yet. Look at this shy guy just be like, oh crap, I'm gonna get screwed. This cutscene. Yoshi broke open the ball himself. All of his grossness was looking... I want to have you know that... That's a weird name. Bowser was looking forward to breaking that ball. You're gonna get smashed. My crown plant will gobble you up for that. So he takes the party ball that we literally just broke open, and now we have to fight Naval Piranha again. Is that basically what it is? I call it Naval Piranha because that's the Yoshi's island name. That's what most people prefer to call him. And here he is. It's actually called Spite the Piranha, but he used to be called Naval Piranha. Let me guess, he's gonna be kind of annoying. They also did make this kind of a little bit tougher, considering you aren't able to use eggs now right away. Wait, how am I supposed to damage him? If eggs don't work, how am I supposed to damage him? Oh, I see. It's weird, but I have to drop a spike ball on him. Ugh. That mechanic wasn't seen since Yoshi's New Island, which I was recently playing, where you actually had to fight Kamek and you had to drop balls on him. This basically is the exact same concept. I have to drop spike balls on him to damage him. Makes it a little bit more annoying. We have the return of the bouncing enemies. And no, this isn't no damage like the last time. I did already take damage, but... Okay, now that I know that, I'm able to get him a second time much quicker. Let's... Yeah, I'm taking quite a bit of damage this time. I'm just gonna... You can hover over most of these with Yoshi's semi-infinite hover. It doesn't work forever, though. Let me guess, I'm gonna have to move away. Ah, he has spike balls blocking me. Just barely able to beat him before I lost all my armor. And we defeated our second boss. Okay, nice. There's the gem. It was hidden in a different one all along. Okay. And once again, he talks to his fellow Yoshi. The green Yoshi. So, I guess who he gives it to will change if you play as Green Yoshi, but because I'm playing as Pink, we see that it's a little bit different. Slowly but surely, we're restoring the Sundream Stone. That's the second Sundream gem we got done. Okay, so now I'm gonna show a new trick. Probably should have showed before. If you zoom out and then press this button here, you can jump to world instantly. And not have to waste time. So we're gonna open this, because why not? This next spot will take us to the next Sundream gem, so we may as well. Goodness. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like the coins increase when we finish that. And now we zoom out. Just like I mentioned, I wasn't kidding. We're gonna start by, I guess, 100% in Acorn Forest, and then and continue on with the regular levels later. Now keep in mind, once I start this 100%, I will do my best to make sure that I get all of it done right away. That was, I believe, that one weird thing I saw before. I mentioned seeing that. Okay, I got everything here. So most of Acorn Forest's big problems have already been done. And one thing I have to keep an eye on are the Shy Guy acorns. Okay, so you only need to hit that one to move on with the level, which is good to know. I'm gonna try and do a little trick here. You're probably supposed to lower that to be able to go there, but I can skip that by just jumping up. Organic rounds. This was next to a bout stop. Oh, so he does give us hints slightly on how to do these. Oh, frick, I forgot. Have to go all the way up to the top to get this one. I need to get my speedrun game going. So the craftsman does give you a hint on where it is. I know what mouse is normally located right next to the end of the course, and I was able to get it. I have enough time to at least attempt to one more, so we'll do one more, maybe finish off after that. Yeah. It's kind of a mix. I want to do get some Sundream gems, mainly just to get more progress in a level. But still 100% everything before I move on. So anyways, yeah. I hope you don't hear any sounds. That's because I'm not alone this time. I'm usually alone when I'm recording. If anybody asks the reason that I'm not in there, okay, I remember where the rabbit lock is. It was in the bottom right corner of the level. It was about near the midway point. I've decided to try and keep an eye on very suspicious things, because if I find them, I could potentially save a lot of time I would normally have looking for them. It was in a pretty sneaky spot too. It was very close to the edge of the area in the very deep part of the background where people would normally not look for it. You have to pass quite a bit of backgrounds before you do that, and from the looks of it, you found it. Okay. That was really quick. I will say, that was really quick, I must say. We're correcting the crafts really fast, but now we're gonna have to go on the flip side of things, most likely. Time for the annoying part now. We have to hit 5 different acorns hidden throughout the level. There are regular acorns too, which means not all of these will be Shy Guy acorns. They are hiding in some very sneaky spots. Better pay very close attention to every time we reach an acorn. Let's do that skip again. I like that. See, look at that. You can just jump up there. You don't even have to move that. Yeah. From the looks of how the game looks, I'm guessing the best way of speedrunning the game would be to just get the regular flowers and the heart life, because that's so easy to get on your way as you get checkpoints, because most of the time there'll be at least 2 checkpoints, which will make it very easy to complete. Wait. Can further implement that by using long lives, though it is a little bit tricky considering you do have to get full hearts damage. I'm not sure if costumes are even allowed yet. I'm gonna probably submit my first run without costumes. And then you would have to go for the level sort of fast while also still trying to get all the items, though. I didn't see much acorns the last time I do this. Okay, that's one more. Please. To land in this Vopoli. By the way, it's barely possible to skip each of these. That's what makes it so difficult to do. Yeah. I know a lot of these because I actually watched a speedrun of the original game. Hence why. On the SNES. The first actual Yoshi game. I like Yoshi humming the song there. Yeah. Yoshi's Yoshi's voice has been slightly altered quite a bit. The first one was obviously when he was started saying his name, but the tone of it was changed a lot once Mario Galaxy 2 was first introduced. I just now noticed that they've put that in the game. Probably missed something there. Oh, but there's one troll here. But I did miss one still. Well, now I know what I can find off camera, so I'll be right now. I'm saying this is the end of the episode now. Oh, guys. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. I will also get where that is off camera by finding it first, and then I'll show you where it is once I get it. So, bye.